kind of regroup, so to speak?
I hope so. With the injuries of the quarterbacks, I think it helped us to try and get those guys back healthy and get some more reps for young guys.
Can you give us a status update on Patrick Mahomes and Davis Webb, please?
I hope they'll both be back. We'll see how it goes this week, but I hope to have them both available for the game on Saturday.
Has Davis practiced last week?
Not too much. He's still been trying to get over that ankle, and so we'll see how it feels for him this week.
Did they give you any ideas of like a tendon or a ligament or anything?
I just knew it was a sprain.
Okay.
Yeah.
If y'all had a game last Saturday, would he have been able to play or Mahomes been able to play?
I'm not sure, really. We didn't have one, so we didn't push it.
How much did Patrick work out last week?
I'd say probably 80% of what we did.
Can you talk about what likely will be a lot of rushing from Oklahoma? What is the team working on to try and really stiffen up, stop them?
Yeah, we've struggled against the run. I mean, that's no secret here for the last few years. So you know they got a great front, great backs. The quarterback's done a good job running the football. So it'll be a tough challenge. We tried to get ahead a little bit last week on scheme and things of that nature that OU's doing to try and help us for this week. So we just got to man up and play better defense. That's the bottom line.
You want your receivers to kind of take that next step kind of all year long. I guess how do you feel like their bye week went and where those guys are kind of at, especially on the outside right now?
Yeah, not bad. Marquez has been solid all year. He's been the one constant, and the other guys just been hot and cold. And we got to get more consistency at all the other positions. Really, I've been proud of Ian Sadler's development. I think for a young guy, he's really stepped up. But the rest of them got to keep coming.
Did you watch the OU Baylor game on Saturday just on TV or?
A little bit of it. We had practice, but I watched some of the first quarter. That was it. Watched the tape, but not the TV game.
What's kind of the thing defensively that they do the best that kind of concerns you and where you kind of feel like you can take advantage of this?
Yeah, I think they're very attacking. Striker's a guy who everybody's had a hard time blocking, and their front's good. They take away some of the inside runs you like to do, and really they've played great defense all year. I think this Saturday was kind of the exception, and the game kind of got away from them a little bit. But Baylor's offense will do that to you, obviously. So not a lot of weak spots. We have to protect the football first and foremost, and then be physical because they're a physical group.
Is it tough for you to watch the Arizona State team that you all beat in December be up where it is now?
No, they're completely different teams. Each team lost or gained different players, and so it's different. When you're 3-6, I think you're just worried about yourself and trying to get out of that hole.
Obviously, with the speed of the Baylor receivers, Oklahoma defensive backs were playing off a little bit. Do you expect them to come up like some of the other teams have done and press you guys?
We'll see. I mean, we don't have that speed that Baylor does, so we'll see what approach they take, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Alex Ross is obviously a big weapon for them in the return games. That's something you'll scheme to try and keep it away from him, kind of like Baylor did this last week.
I hope so. I don't think we'll intentionally try to get the ball to him. So he's tremendous, and he's really good in the backfield as well. I think they put him as a running back. He's great at going downhill, lots of speed. So we'd like to limit his touches as much as possible.
What can you do, I guess, to help DeAndre so that you can get the running game going a little bit more? Is that having some early success with the passing when they have to treat you honest?
I think he's done a good job this year. The last couple games, the way it's gone and got out of hand, we've gone away from the running game, and that's what's going to happen when you get down that much early. But no, we'll do what we do and just run our offense.
Do you think you'll change any defensive schemes if Trevor Knight is not playing?
He with his run threat, I think schematically you have to account for that going in, and we'll see if he plays or not. But the other guy they put in, I'm sure, will be able to do similar things. But Trevor's a tremendous athlete, and you definitely have to account for him.
going, checking with the play from there. With the way DeAndre's played, and obviously the offensive line's played pretty well too, do you maybe take some of those and just run it even if you don't have the numbers?
Yeah, we've done that, with these young quarterbacks starting. So we've been force feeding him, and he's been breaking some tackles and running the ball well against some boxes that aren't really, good for the run. So you got to give him a lot of credit. But when you're playing young quarterbacks, you're not always going to get the best looks, and so you just got to live with it. So we've been doing some of that.
What have you talked to the guys about as far as playing for those seniors? And obviously probably a very emotional day for them.
Yeah, that's everything. Last time for them to play in Jones Stadium, and that's what it's about. I know those guys will be ready because it's their last one, and everybody else needs to step up and match their intensity.
Do you remember some of your emotions when you lined up against the Crimson and Cream? Obviously, it is somewhat of a rivalry game, and even some of your emotions on a senior day.
Yeah, anytime you play one of these games against an opponent you've played, all 4 years, you're going to be fired up. And senior day is always special, knowing it's the last time you play in front of the best fans in America.
When will you know which quarterback is going to play Saturday?
At kickoff. So.
Did Testaverde get any more reps with the first team this past week in practice?
Very similar reps to the week before, but early in the week he did get some reps for the ones.
Coach, for the fast-paced offense, do you change that a little bit, go to more of a huddle offense simply with these young quarterbacks?
Yeah, you saw, what we did the last game, having a huddle and actually bring them over to the sideline some to give instructions. So, you got to adapt your personnel, and we'll see where it goes. He's the same as it has been. Yeah, he won't be up this week. Yeah, he's been removed from the roster. Yes, he's been working some on defense at cornerback. Last week.
Coach, have you paid at all attention to the college football playoff and any thought about how that's gone so far? Has it kind of been what you thought, or?
I really haven't. Like I said, we're 3-6 and worrying about the next game, so I haven't paid much attention. I'm sure it'll be a great argument at the end of the year, but no, I haven't kept up with it much.
Coach, regardless of what scheme Oklahoma brings into this weekend, Mike Smith and his defense, you believe they're ready to go?
I hope so. I hope this week recharged them and they got to get back to the basics. And effort's been good. We just got to clean a lot of things up. And that's, Coach Highwood does a great job over there schematically each week attacking defenses. And so they'll have new wrinkles, and we got to be prepared for them.
Coach, it had to be frustrating going to your third-string quarterback, maybe seeing that way in post-game, obviously not having a plan in place. Do you come in with like 3 different game plans? I mean, how do you even approach that?
Yeah, we had a plan in place. It just wasn't the one we wanted to operate. It was a base plan that a third-string true freshman quarterback can handle, and that's what we'll have in place again. We'll have plays that he likes and is comfortable with, and if we get to him, we just have to do a better job of operating.
Have you seen that expand though since he's gotten a lot more reps?
Definitely, he's definitely more comfortable, and like I said, he got second-team reps the week before, and so that had helped him, and I was proud the way he handled himself, but it wasn't good enough to win, and we have to work on that.
How was DJ kind of taken to the switch from offense to defense?
He's excited about it. He's got some speed that we need over there in that secondary, and so he's excited about a future there, and we'll see how it goes the rest of the year.
Did you switch him over just because of the lack of depth, or what was the reasoning for moving him to defense?
A little bit, I'd say, some of that, and some DJ had an interest since he's been here at playing defense, and so we felt like with the remaining 3 games in the bye week, it was an opportune time to move him over and see what he can do over there.
Is Kenny Williams still going to stay more on offense now?
He will. He'll play more running back and lots of special teams.
Looking back, would you rather have seen him stay on offense or from the beginning of the season?
No, I think, it was a deal where we saw a need there, and he filled a need for a time, and then it worked out where he could come back over. So I think it played out the way it should have. We're not sure. He'll be a game time decision, but he's getting close. Same deal. Just have to see how the reps go in practice, how he feels, but he's close as well.
Anything else for Coach?
How many commits do you plan to sign this year?
We're not sure yet. Still going through the numbers. There's obviously some attrition that'll take place at the end of the semester that'll kind of clear that picture up for us.
You maybe have guesses on positions you want to add here on out?
Not yet. I think we have to see how this semester ends and where everybody goes. Thanks.